because we're recalibrating everything. A meditation about our true value, a redefining of what prosperity means to us, and how we relate with our wealth, our finances, our money, and what does holistic abundance look like. If we have tons of money, but it's from sacrificing our health, our relationships, and all the other important things in life, it's like, no, that's not abundance. That's not prosperity, right? If we have lots of spirituality, but we're broke and can't pay next month's rent, that's not true abundance or prosperity either. So there's an integration and bridging of worlds that's happening. And this journey of awakening and awakened living, everyone here knows, is not all rainbows and unicorns and sunshine all the time. We're going through this big metamorphosis, and it can be beautiful and intensely challenging. So, just showing the intense challenge and all the detox and purging and the intensity of what many of us have been going through. Just to keep it lighthearted, I love to share this little joke, which is like, in Zen Buddhism, you know how they always say, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. Have you heard this? Well, lately I've been thinking, I wish it was just chop wood, carry water, because it's actually diapers, diarrhea, and divorce, and Bitcoin bills and bankruptcy. That's what we're dealing with, right? All of these intense things that are happening. So we're being presented with a lot of interesting challenges and opportunities. And I've kind of like divided the challenges into 3 major buckets and see if this resonates. The first challenge, and of course opportunity, is that right now we're in this transitional liminal space where we've really fully outgrown old ideas of success and prosperity based on the pure 3D physical materialistic worldview. However, the new codes of prosperity, the new definitions of success and prosperity is still being formed right now through communities like ours. We are actually the pioneers and the leaders to be the first wave to really anchor and articulate and express the new codes of prosperity and ripple it into our communities. Because this consciousness that you guys carry is not yet so common in the world, what's needed, I'll speak for myself, is having other advanced and evolved souls to share these explorations with. So where can we find high integrity human beings, beautiful, open-hearted human beings that also have their shit together in the practical dimension of life to have these conversations with, to deepen into this exploration and to embody it more fully and to cheer each other on, right? To be models of this new possibilities with each other. So the new codes of prosperity, the new ways of being a luminous human, a luminous creator, it's time for us to gather together as community to give each other support and mentorship. And in doing so, many of you guys are aware of the exponential synergistic effect of a group of souls coming together in a meditative state to manifest beautiful possibilities. So a mastermind group, a group of us gathering together to explore these topics together, is very potent. You can do it on your own, which is also great, but it's an exponential orders and orders of magnitude different potency when we get together in groups, in very select, well-curated groups. Challenge number 2, many of us in a state of meditation, we get that clarity, and it's a whole different story if we actually take action on that clarity. It takes a lot of courage and boldness sometimes to make those right next moves that is congruent and soul aligned, right? So this is yet another reason why having community to support is so helpful, because we have these insights and then we go back to our old communities and other people aren't at the same vibe, and we kind of get sucked back into old patterns, right? That is the nature of the human being. Right? So a whole new set of options and possibilities are going to be presented to you, and it will require courage to take those next bold moves as they're being presented to you. To see and perceive the new possibilities, to clarify what is your next bold move, and then to take the courageous practical action. This is the spiritual practice. The third one, I'm probably preaching to the choir, but many of us are just so fatigued and burned out by spiritual dogma, having been in different spiritual circles and read all the metaphysical books. After a while, you're like, well, but do they have a beautiful life? Like, how do they show up as a human being, right? After having an authentic awakening, having the direct experience of this, now you're sensitive to bullshit, basically, right? Old concepts of spirituality no longer resonates. You don't want concepts anymore. All the jargon, all the dogma, all the manifestation through this or that technique is like you have heightened intuition and discernment, and you desire truth and authenticity. You can feel when someone's just in mental machination, they talk a good game, but it's not embodied, it's not authentic, right? All aspects of our lives, including our prosperity, we desire for it to be a more authentic state now. Authentic, natural, and a truly awakened, direct experience of our prosperity that is tangible, grounded, practical. So what does it look like and feel like for us to experience our prosperity from an authentically awakened state that's free from dogma, free from old limitation programs, and free from bullshit? So I thought maybe with this gathering, I'll give you a brief background or backstory, because that might be helpful. Because it's like, who's this person talking and what is their street cred for talking about this? Well, half of us here are old friends and we go way, way, way back. A few of us, Lynn and I go back 24 years, and some of you guys, we go back at least 10, 15 years, and some of us are new friends. So I should introduce myself. My name is Dr. Edith 𝗂𝘂𝗺𝗃𝗀𝗃. I have a background as a holistic Chinese medicine doctor, and for over a decade plus, really my focus has been consciousness and human potential. So